So just a 3. This is taken as 4. And he'll get it up to
yeah, like extra blankets. What answers? No, did you have a blanket or no? Okay. Come on.
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Take four. Hatch it. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check nickel.
We'll figure it out. Come on, baby. It's okay. We can't carry you. Jackson.
Forced out to his left. They're trying to run it.
Carter, you can block.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No, that's fine. We're good.
Yeah, it might be.
Is your camera up there in the corner?
Yeah, my camera's up there.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He was true on his first.
Oh, shit.
From 49 yards away. And this one is going to just tuck in the corner as he gets it to go. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The Browns drive about to get started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Yeah.
So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Here we go, here we go. Mike 42, Mike 42. Hey, here I come. Oh, Tron. Here I come. That's good.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
If you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle him and get him on the ground short of the first down marker.
Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get by?
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Check 52. King.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Kurz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
Check 3. Regular. Double up. He's coming, double up. Run.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go.
The delayed game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. It's Kurz. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the red zone now, Mayfield to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd and goal from the 1.
You can't block me.
They'll give it to Chubb. This is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal versus...
Oh, shit.
For a
Huh?
touchdown. David Njoku, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They give to Taylor. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long, being chased out left. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like when we talk about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Here's Jackson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Go, go. I got motion.
Back to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Check 31.
He'll look to throw. It's complete to Snead. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do, and think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Mike 42.
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
They'll look to throw. And he's got Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Jackson now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Oh, a lot of contact right there. No call. Maybe got away with one.
What are you doing questioning the contact on that play? Let them play. And, you know, it's late game situation. And I think that probably played into it. The officials, they want to let the players determine it down the stretch.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
We got 4.
Throwing now is Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 15.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Snead's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts As they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Jackson to throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a two-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the two-point conversion.
And now the entire season and their dreams of a Super Bowl berth come down to this two-point conversion. They need it to tie. And he will get in. The two-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Now Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So 3rd down coming up. And Charles, I guess a question for me, where does 4 down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
On 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that 1st down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And now it's 2nd down. Now again, right side. Taylor.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
It's our time. It's our time.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl, what do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. With Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're at New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done, and in overtime go on to the Super Bowl. They won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Yep. A couple of the more memorable ones for sure. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown!
They're going to win it.
And let the celebration begin. In an overtime thriller, they're off to the Super Bowl. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Bomb juice.
Nah. Come here, OG. Let me holler at you real fast, son. Come here, yo. Don't let them gas you like these ain't ass, B. They trash, B. Take my advice. They nasty. Peep the level. Look at the soul. You cop the wrong joints, OG. You ain't know? How you get the short sleeve tips? Check the lace, B. Why you get the lowercase joints? I hope they came free. You guys don't know what these are. Ask Nas what the name of these are. I am forces running this basket. Constructs running this basket. Good mics running this basket. Throw those in the trash. Get you some classics. Old bucks running this basket. Tim Donkeys running this fashion. Come on now, Sid, man. Take these shirts off. Watch out! I know you're missing the game because you can't pay attention. You hoping nobody looks down at your feet because they're lame. You went from nasty Nas to 40 beats. Had the hood when you started, and now you wearing nonsense. You still top 10 with that. Now with those on, take them off, son. You want it? You want it? Nah, my fault. Now, I ain't about to go crazy. My fault, OG. Just take them off, son. Come on. Somebody should have said something, man. How you get to, like, come on, boy? Them joints like Ponde Agua.
I can't think of any book. I can't think of anything that taught me. I have real world experience with people that have done it. So then I'm watching them do it, and then I go right behind them and do the thing that they just did, and it actually works, right? So they just pressed a few buttons, and it drove.
It's what it is. I can't take that back. It's what it is. God gave me, so that's fine. He might be clean and manicured. I can't help the way the color is on the bottom. So whatever. I can't do nothing about that, and I don't give a shit about it. So.
It is cold down here.
That's in my house too, downstairs. Where you at? Wait a minute.
I'm in the basement.
Oh, let me see it. Where's in the basement?
I just see. I just stuff everywhere.
That's okay.
I
You
just
got,
got
oh.
and here, just trying to organize. That's what I feel like I need to get in that basement. So that's what I did today.
I pulled it out, Bum Juice.
Pull it out to the bowl.
To the bowl, baby. Playing device in the bowl.
What are y'all playing?
Might play tonight, man. I don't know. After this game, man, went into overtime. After this game, man, I might need a break, man. I might need a break. Yeah, I might need a break, man. Yo. Yo, man.
Keep the momentum. Keep the momentum going. Get it right.
Yo, I ain't nobody scared, yo. This was, and you know I got a lot of shit going on with the wife and the kids and shit. You know?
You need total every now and then.
Yeah.
You need total grind.
I almost lost this game, yo. In the fourth quarter, I threw a crucial pick six. Then in the last minutes, I rallied down and scored a touchdown. I had to go for a 2-point conversion to tie it to go to OT. Yo.
But I'm sorry, all year I got fucked up. I came up here. I'm trying to get prize pick up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back up. About 3 or 4 days or what?
I think so. I think so. I'll let you know if I'm gonna play. All right.
Are you there? Madden move.